Hello YouTube, Dog49 here, and welcome to another episode of Battlefield 3 Experiments. So today, we're going to be looking at the M240B. Now that is one of these LMGs which I see the least of. It probably is the LMG I see the least of. And recently it got an assignment challenge and I wanted to try that assignment out. So I decided I'd try and build a loadout for you guys. If you haven't already got this assignment already, I know it's been out for a couple of weeks, but I'd just build one if you guys wanted to use this gun some more, or you haven't got the assignment yet. So, the M240B is a bit of background information about it. It's quite a high damage in LMG. It's got 100 bullets in a magazine. It's a box type magazine, and it's got quite a slow reload. And also with that slow reload, when you're firing the gun, it's got the highest recoil of any LMG. So that is kind of something you want to, whenever you're building a loadout for this weapon, you want to kind of try and reduce that recoil as much as possible. But with some of the attachments which do reduce recoil, you don't, they like bring extra bullet deviation, which you sometimes don't want, especially if you're going to be using this weapon over range. So I've kind of made a balance between reducing the recoil and reducing the bullet deviation. So first attachment we've got here is a flash suppressor. Now the flash suppressor, as I used last time in the PP19's gun loadout video which I did last time, I used that last time, and it reduces the vertical recoil, but it also slightly increases the bullet deviation. So the next attachment which I went for was Bipod, and that, when you set it up, really reduces the recoil as well, but it doesn't increase the bullet deviation, which kind of helps keep that bullet deviation thing a bit lower than you would expect. Because if I do use that foregrip on this weapon, it would have really increased the bullet deviation, and that would have made it really quite useless in those long to medium range encounters. So I only put the flash suppressor on here, and also that flash suppressor also helps when your gun starts to kick as well, because it gets rid of the flash, so it makes your target a bit more clearer to see. So it makes the gun obviously a bit better to aim with. Now I would have put the suppressor on here, but the suppressor just reduces the range, so it reduces like the bullet time to kill over range and things like that, and all technical stuff like that. And also it does just make the weapon overall a bit worse. It's probably the worst attachment in that category, except if you want to go for stealth or something like that. That's really the only good thing that the suppressor is good for now in Battlefield 3, which is a shame because it's quite a good attachment to use. But I went with the flash suppressor in this one, just to get rid of that flash, so you got a bit better aiming down sights accuracy. And in my opinion, it just improved the weapon much more than just using a foregrip and flash suppressor or suppressor with it. I thought this was the best combination for it. It does quite decrease the vertical recoil of this weapon. It does slightly decrease the horizontal. Horizontal is still quite a bit bad. I mean, you could have put a foregrip on here if you wanted to reduce the horizontal recoil, but really I just didn't want to increase that bullet deviation even further. So yeah, that's mainly why I did this loadout. And if my recommendations for using it is, I wouldn't go for very long range, I'd go for medium to short. That's why I was using close quarters gameplay for this, so I was using it in majority of close quarter maps. Now I did use a bipod a few times, but the way I play, I like to keep on the move as much as possible, so that the enemy don't catch up with me and things like that. And I like to hit from many different angles and not sit in one position and try and get people to come to me, and I don't really like to stick with my team as much as some people do and just sit up and get in them massive firefights. I like to get to the sides of people, so that's why I didn't use a bipod as much, because I like to outflank people. But if you guys want to use that bipod, I would, because it's a very good attachment. It's one of those attachments that seems to be quite overlooked in the Battlefield community. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you've got a loadout that you want me to try out, please leave it in the comment section below. Obviously make it a loadout which is quite good, or good in your opinion. Don't go for something with 12 times optics, as I've said before, because that's quite hard to to use, and I don't really see the uses for a 12 times optic, like submachine gun or PP19 or whatever someone said once to me. It's not in the comment section, but they sent me a private message, I think for a joke. So anyway guys, if I've said all the ending things, so until next time, I'll see you guys later, and it'll probably be for a FIFA video. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.